Hi, welcome to Power Motion YouTube channel. We're making a short video series about e-bike. So on this topic, we're going to talk about some of the perception that people looking from outside, especially looking at the e-bike. One of the negative comment that I get, or if you have a e-bike and you're riding on a bike path, people spotted that you're riding an e-bike, they may call you a cheater. It's kind of like, why are you calling me a cheater? I'm not racing, and so forth. Let me just kind of give you a list of some of the negative comment that you may get when you have an e-bike. Number one is you being called as a cheater. Your bike is not a real bike. You're gonna get lazy and get fat. Your bike is so heavy, or your bike is the same price as a used car or same price as my car. Those are some of the negative comments that you may get. But what I like to do in this particular video is just counter argument with those negative comments that you may get. So let's just get started with this. So one of the first things you may encounter is people call you the cheater. So here's the difference. A lot of time, especially in North America, is that when we look at a bicycle, we're looking at it as a recreational usage. But if you take a look in Europe, you won't get that kind of negative comment, because in Europe, especially in Netherlands, they basically use bicycle not only for recreational, but they use it as a transportation. So when you want to get into point A to point B, you want to get to point A to point B very efficiently. An e-bike is actually very efficient because you can avoid a lot of congestion. One thing that counter argument that I would say is, do you call people driving a car as a cheater compared to walking? It's pretty much the same thing, right? Because the reason why you drive a car is because you want to get to point A to point B very efficiently. You're not trying to exercise, right? So as a result, when you are actually using an e-bike as a main transportation, you're not actually racing. So when somebody calls you a cheater, you should tell them that I'm not in a race. That's how you counter argument with those kind of negative comments. Another negative comment people would say, your bike is not a real bike. So once again, basically people are looking as a recreational. They just have a perception that an e-bike is not a real bike. Wow, that is not true, because what is defined a bicycle is you have to have two wheels, you have to have a pedal, you have to have the gear, and this e-bike has all those components, except it has a motor and a battery. But people are using e-bike are not for recreational. Majority, they are actually using as a main transportation. So do you call a car that is not a real car because it has lack of certain component? Do you call a smart car is not a real car because they are smaller? Because they have a different purpose, right? So e-bike has a different kind of purpose. It allows you to get you to point A to point B very efficiently. It allows you to carry a little bit more load. And so as a result, it's a really efficient way of transport people from point A to point B. Okay, so next what I like to talk about, sometimes people will call you, when you're riding an e-bike, you're going to get fat and you're going to get lazy. So again, people, from the outside, they're looking at the wrong way. They always kind of think about an e-bike as a recreational thing. So one other thing is, I don't want to say, an e-bike will help you to lose weight, but time and time we have customers come in and they just want to get more exercise. As a result, they're getting an e-bike. So what I would like to tell you is, perhaps you have to go to work and there's certain hill that you're not able to make it. With the e-bike and with the power assist, you were able to get up on the hill much more easier. So it will basically encourage to ride more. So overall, we have seen people, what happened is when they got an e-bike, they may be able to ride that 10 kilometers. Now they are much more encouraged. They don't have any problem of going up the hill. So with the power assist, they can go up almost any hill. So as a result, it encouraged to ride the bike a lot more. So basically, what I really want to leave you a message is, when you have an e-bike, you drive less and you're going to ride more. As a result, you're going to exercise more and you're going to get out more, and you're going to ride. You're going to be able to see more places that you've never seen before. So I definitely highly encourage people to ride an e-bike more. and exercise more instead of getting fat and lazy.